over the highlands of Scotland, small streams and rivers feed the lochs, which are frequently used as a source of power to generate electricity, as seen here at Connaught. During our visit, we passed many such lochs, and eventually we looked down the winding road to Loch Marie, just north of Torridon. A strong wind got up and took this young fellow by surprise. In order to save mileage on the trip to Oban, we crossed Loch Tarn at Strome Ferry. There are 2 ferry boats taking 6 cars each, and although long queues built up towards midday, the cars were quickly got on and off the boats. On and off the boats. Some 8 miles south is the castle of Aileen Bunnan, which Dorothy photographed with the still camera. Travelling onwards towards Oban on winding roads like this, we passed many waterfalls, and at the risk of getting soaked, Dorothy climbed up beside one to get a close picture. Was she merely trying to get away from this young fellow? Boy, the grass is delicious. Boy, the grass is delicious. At Glencoe, a helicopter was carrying cement to the top of the mountain where the chairlift was being extended. Arrived at Oban, we went for a cruise in the early morning to the island of Staffa. Seagulls always follow the boat to pick up bits of food chucked away by the wealthy tourists. Dorothy had to look out from the bar. Sailed along the coast of Mull with 800 passengers and 50 crew on the King George V. The passengers were taken by longboat to visit the island and later to Staffa, where the strange volcanic rock formation seemed to be cut by hand into the rectangular pillars forming the world's famous Fingal's Cave. The water was so clear that we thought it worthwhile to photograph this jellyfish. Fingal's Cave is just out of sight around the rock, although Fingal himself was out that day. The return trip tack open, followed again by the seagulls, seen here in slow motion. It was evening when we returned, and we were ready for a good old fish and chip supper. Next day we set out in the car to Glasgow, passing Loch Lomond on the way. Here is the Maid of the Loch, a paddle steamer taking trippers out for the day. After Glasgow, we visited some of the wildlife at Keswick. In 1968, we returned with Sonia, and here, as a visit to the Cairngorms, we tried this chairlift. Well, they will put silly notices like that up, won't they? How idle can you get when you're climbing? Passing through Glenorchy, we stopped to watch some men from the Forestry Commission trying to lift a tree trunk that had become wedged in the narrow stream. A cable is tied round the trunk and a loop made at the other end. Using the hand winch, they can raise it from the stream. successful on their first efforts, but encouraged by the audience, they have another go. Once again the strain is too much, and the trunk resumes its position in the stream. Having spent a very pleasant evening at Kishon, we set off for Apple Cross, which is only accessible by this mountain road, believed to be the steepest hill in Great Britain. And the beauty of the bay and the village on the other side made the hard drive well worthwhile.